Hello Oakstead. This video is going to show you how to add a printer and also address some issues you may have with adding a printer onto your computer. So let's go ahead, open up System Preferences, and then we're going to click on the Print and Scan button. And over here you'll see a list of printers. You may have some, you may have none. Everybody's is going to look different. Now these directions are going to be on how to add a printer here at Oakstead. Adding a printer, a home printer, totally different ball game. You're going to look at the manufacturer's directions on that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click the plus. And then here we've got a window. Let's put that in the middle. Very important window I want to show you right now. There are 4 buttons: Default, Fax, IP, and Windows. Under Default, you may see a bunch of printers listed. You may see your printer listed. It might say your printer at com server. It might say your printer shared by somebody else's computer. Do not add your printer that way. If you do, it may work, it may not work. In fact, don't even go on the default tab. You're going to go straight to the IP tab. Fax and Windows, don't worry about them. Go right to the IP tab. Go to your printer. There is a label on it with an address. It begins with the number 10, 10.70, and then it has 2 more numbers. That address you are going to type in to the address field. So I'm going to type in .10.70.70.20. Under Protocol, leave it alone. Under Q, don't put anything. Under Name, just name the printer. It's going to be named on your computer only. You're not making any changes to the printer device itself. This is a name that you will recognize as that printer. So I'm going to go ahead and name it Media Center. Location, don't put anything in there. Under Use, it should show the name of the printer. It doesn't right now, and I'm kind of glad because that's one of the issues that you may have. And I'm going to show you how to fix that. If it says generic PostScript printer, that means there's an issue between your computer communicating with the printer itself. So what you want to do, first step, is check and see if the address is correct. If that's correct, come up here and check to see if you have a strong wireless signal. If you have a strong wireless signal, you're going to come back over here to the address field, and I want you to take out the last digit and put it back. Once you do that, it should show the printer like it did here. And it popped in a location. That doesn't matter. But you want to make sure that it has the model of the printer you're adding. Okay, once that's done, you're going to click Add. Now this step is very important to my portable friends. The printers out there are set up to print front and back. However, you have to tell it that you want it to print front and back. So to do that, this screen here, there's a little area where you can check out that says Duplex Unit. That's going to tell the printer that you may be doing some front and back printing. It's not going to do front and back all the time, but you have to have this checked off so that when you do print in the future, to have the option of print front and back. So make sure you check that off. You click OK, and there it's set up. Now from here, make sure you set a default printer. Don't leave it, say, last used printer, because you're going to add a printer, you're going to print to it, and then that might be the color printer, it might be another team's printer, another teacher's printer, and you're going to forget to change it and forget to look to see what printer you're printing to. You're going to print something, it's not going to come out of your printer, and you're going to print it again. And you're basically wasting somebody else's paper and somebody else's toner. So under default printer, change it to something that you're going to use most of the time. Okay, now That's how you're going to be setting up or installing a printer on your computer. Now, there are times when you try to print pictures and you get something come out of the printer that says offending image or some kind of error code and it doesn't print the picture. I'm going to tell you how to fix that. It's pretty simple, but it's a multi-step process. First thing you want to do is go on SharePoint, and I've got that open here, and there is a folder named printer drivers. You're going to open that up. There are 3 files in here. Let's select all 3, and we are going to drag them to our desktop. And they're going to copy over. They're small files. They won't take long to copy over. Okay, they're there. Let's close. Let's spread these guys out. All right, now, what these are special installer files that'll help your printer and your computer print those pictures. So you're going to install each one. So you're double clicking, agreeing, install, put in your password, and go through the whole process. It only will take you a minute to do this, and you only have to do this one time. Only, you know, if you're going to add multiple printers that you're going to print pictures to, you still only have to do this one time. Okay, so they're all closed. So I'm going to go ahead and trash those guys because I don't need them anymore. Okay, now let's go ahead and add color printer. So we'll do 10.70.80.50. Again, I'm not doing anything here. I'm not doing anything here. Name, I'm going to name it color. Location, nothing. And there's the model. That's good. But what I want to do is I want to click on this drop down and I want to change it to whatever printer model it is. Then there should be an option that says Fumatic/HPIJS. Select that and click add. That's it. Now, if you notice under your list of printers, the icon next to the printer sort of looks like the actual printer. But on this color one, it doesn't. That's okay. Not a problem. That's just the way it is. Now, if you're printing pictures on a black and white printer, you may still get that error message. You're going to do the same thing we just did, adding that black and white printer, and then installing those 3 files, and then you should have no problem. The one caveat to this is you need to install those files first before you get to the add screen. So if I click the plus sign, went here, then installed them, they might not show up. So you want to make sure that you're installing when this screen is up. Once you do that, printing pictures should be no problem. Hope this helped. Sorry it was so long, but I think it was well worth it. Have a great day.